We're gonna start in child's pose today, so take your time. Bring your big toes to touch. Open your knees wide, extend your arms out in front of you, and really settle in here. Start by swaying your hips side to side. Let your torso respond to that with a little wave right and left. Let that trickle up into your neck, your shoulders, even your head. And then once you feel like you sort of oozed and goozed around and released a little bit, release completely into that child's pose. Let your forehead melt into the floor. Close your eyes. Let your elbows soften into the floor. Let your arms release. And find a little more weight in your pelvis. Let your pelvis get heavier and drop those sit bones closer to your heels. As your body begins to still, you might notice it's easier to find your breath. And just bring your awareness there. Really expand your body as you inhale. Let those ribs expand side to side towards your inner thighs. And as you exhale, soften, release, and empty. We've been touching on the 8 limbs of yoga. We're on the second limb, the niyamas, those 5 observances or practices that are suggested to add to your daily routine to enliven and brighten your life. Today we're on the 5th and final niyama, ISHVARAPRANIDHANA. ISHVARAPRANIDHANA is surrendering to grace. This is a big picture practice. This is a call to shift our perspective from our small, crowded inner world to a bigger picture. ISHVARAPRANIDHANA asks us to shift from living for the ego to living for the whole. So if you imagine the ocean and you imagine us as individual waves in the ocean, sometimes our perspective can stay focused on those individual waves. We can get caught up in ourself and our small world. And ISHVARAPRANIDHANA asks us to see the ocean, to expand our view, to go big. And as you see the ocean, surrendering to that grace can bring you energy. When you start to live for something bigger than yourself, there's a lot of power that comes from that. Also, sometimes we don't have all the answers inside of us. So surrendering to the ocean, to trust that the ocean is there to support you. Sometimes in that letting go, we can find the answers. So today, as you flow, I want you to try and move bigger than yourself. Breathe bigger than yourself. Here in child's pose, let's take 3 conscious breaths with that in mind. I want you to inhale in through your nose, find that expansion again, fill up. And then open your mouth, big exhale, send that energy out beyond you. Again, inhale, fill up, expand. Open mouth, exhale. One more time, take a big breath in. Big breath out. On an inhale, shift forward, come to all 4. Set yourself up, hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, spread your fingers, tuck and spread your toes. Moving through cow and cat pose, inhale cow, drop your belly, flip your sit bones high. Imagine you could drag your hands towards your knees as you pull your heart forward and up. Exhale cat, tuck your tailbone, lift your belly, bring the top of your head closer to your tailbone as you round. Inhale, wave forward, arch. Exhale, round, articulating through your spine. Inhale, arch, let those sit bones lift. Exhale, round, dome your upper back to the ceiling. One more, inhale, arch. Exhale, round. And on an inhale, come to a neutral spine. We're gonna make our cow and cat pose even bigger. Untuck your toes, bring the tops of your feet to the floor. Extend your right arm forward, your left leg back. Flex your left foot as you reach out your left heel. Continue to reach forward through those right fingers, find length. On an inhale, add a little cow. Lift your heart, lift your right arm, lift your left leg, arch. Exhale, find a little cat. Pull your elbow and knee in towards your center and round. Again, inhale, extend, lift, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend, lift, arch. Exhale, round. Last time, inhale, extend, lift, arch, stay there. Bend your back knee, reach your right arm behind you. Grab for your inner left foot with your right hand. Kick your foot into your hand, and as your left shin and foot move back, pull your heart forward. At the same time, start to lift your left foot to the ceiling and your heart to the ceiling. Take a big breath in, fill up. Exhale, release, come back to all fours. Other side, extend your left arm forward, right leg back. Get long here, extend out that right heel, reach forward through your left fingers. On an inhale, add a little cow, lift your heart, lift your arm, lift your leg, arch. Exhale, round into that cat, bring your elbow and knee in. Again, inhale, extend, lift, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend, lift, arch. Exhale, round. Last time, inhale, extend, lift, arch, stay there. Bend your back knee, reach that left arm around, grab for the inside of your right foot. Kick your foot in your hand, let that foot move back as you pull your heart forward. And then lift your back foot, lift your heart. Take an inhale, fill up. And as you exhale, release back to all fours. Nice. Tuck your toes. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here, move around. See what's going on in your body today. You might even notice what's going on in your mind as you give your head a little shake so you can release any sticky thoughts. As you start to settle in here, melt your heels towards the floor. Press your hands down and forward. Flip those sit bones high. Try and make your sit bones the apex of this pose. And then imagine here you could draw your shoulder blades away from each other, right to left. At the same time, imagine you could drag your hands in towards each other and then stretch your arms straight. On an inhale, shift forward to plank. Bring your shoulders right over your wrists, pause and breathe. As you press the floor away with your hands, try and find a lift under the entire front of your body. Get longer here from your heels through the top of your head. Take a big breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the breath a couple times, inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, downward dog. This time, inhale, shift forward to plank. Pause, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your elbows straight back and lower all the way to the floor. Good. Untuck your toes. Walk your toes back a little bit closer to the back edge of your mat. Pull the top of your head forward. Find that length in your body. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift your chest. Pause and breathe. Tuck your chin slightly so the back of your neck is long. Roll your shoulders back, draw your elbows in towards each other. Press down through the tops of your feet to engage your legs. So as your feet press down, lift your kneecaps. Good. Take a breath in, lift your chest a little higher. Exhale, release. Adding on. Inhale, baby cobra, engage your legs, lift your chest. Find those back muscles even more here. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And now hover your hands off the floor 2 inches. Let those elbows lift up to the ceiling a little higher. Take one more breath in. Lift your chest. Exhale, release. Last time, adding on. Inhale, baby cobra. Keep the back of your neck long. Add your hands. Pick those hands up off the floor. Now add your legs, squeeze your legs together as if you had one, and lift your legs off the floor. engaging your whole back body, your glutes, your hamstrings, your calves. On an inhale, lift everything higher. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes. Inhale, press to plank or all fours if you're modifying. Exhale, downward dog. Pedal out your legs again. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Keep that pedaling in your legs and slowly take baby steps. Just start to walk your feet to your hands. Once your feet arrive at the top of your mat, heel toe your feet and out with the parts. Go wide with those legs and then bend your knees, sit low, prayer squat. Bring your elbows inside your knees, hands to prayer in front of your heart. Good. Relax your shoulders down your back and let that energy travel down towards your tailbone. Let your tailbone scoop forward and up as your shoulders and chest pull back. Soften the fronts of your ankles. You might even rock side to side if that feels good. Soften your hip creases. And keep your right arm inside your right knee. Just extend your right fingers out to the side. Use your muscles to keep that left knee open wide. Stretch your left arm high. Get wider through your chest, wider through your collarbones. If you're warm and comfortable to bind here, option for that bind around your right leg. We've got 2 breaths. On an inhale, lengthen from your tailbone to the top of your head. Use your exhale, spin that top shoulder open. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, slowly release right into that other side. Left arm inside your left knee, reach those left fingers wide. Keep that right knee open as you extend your right arm high. Widen through your collarbones. Let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Option again for that bind if you feel comfortable. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more breath in. And as you exhale, release. Fingers to the floor. Straighten your legs, drop your head, sway from side to side. And walk your feet in until they're hip width apart. Bend your knees a lot so that your belly comes to your thighs. And then let your head and shoulders be heavy. Just give them a little shake. Stay here, reach behind you and release your fingers. Squeeze your palms. On an inhale, stretch your knuckles to the ceiling, widen through your chest and collarbones. As you exhale, draw the top of your head closer to the floor. Start to extend your arms further overhead towards the front of your space. And then press near your feet and maybe stretch your legs a little straighter. 2 breaths. Inhale all the way up into those collarbones. Exhale. Take 1 more breath in. And as you exhale, release your arms. Shake out your head and shoulders again. Bend your knees deeply and unroll 1 vertebra at a time. Once you arrive, take a moment here, just roll your shoulders back. Arrange yourself at the top of your mat, Tadasana, big toes touch. Hands to prayer in front of your heart. As you draw your hands to prayer in front of your heart, close your eyes. Acknowledge that you have that source. You have that ocean inside of you. And now as we move our perspective bigger and beyond us, I want you to take a moment here and dedicate your practice to someone or something. Sending that energy outside of ourselves to someone or something else out there. Bow your forehead to your hands. Surya Namaskara. Inhale, sweep your arms around and uplift your heart. Press your palms. From here, exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Send your hips forward, draw your elbows down. Lift your heart towards the ceiling, relax your head. Imagine here sandbags in your palms. Can you let your hands get a little heavier and tilt the tips of your elbows towards the ceiling a little more? Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, wide arms as you swan dive forward, let it go. Inhale, half lift, lengthen from your tailbone to the top of your head, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, pull your heart forward, and then draw your shoulders back over your wrist. Widen through your collarbones here. Exhale, downward dog, breathe. Relax your head, soften your eyes. Fill up as you inhale, draw that energy towards the source within you. And as you exhale, send that energy out. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, press your palms. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, long neck, soft shoulders. Exhale, downward facing dog, breathe. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump your feet to your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, press your palms. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Maybe go a little deeper. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, ground down through your pinky toenails. Lift your knees and thighs off the floor. Exhale, downward facing dog. Settle, breathe. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump the feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold and stay. Heel toe your feet hip width apart. Uttanasana, soften your knees, let your belly come to your thighs again. And yogic toe lap, first two fingers in your thumbs. Wrap your fingers around your toes. Press your toes into your fingers on an inhale, lengthen your spine. Pull your fingers into your toes, exhale, forward fold. Give your head another little shake. Maybe roll out those shoulders a little bit. And then work to draw your shoulders up your back away from your ears as you pull the top of your head towards the floor. Press your feet down and send your heels out away from each other energetically to lift those sit bones higher and widen them. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Fold a little deeper as you exhale. Release your hands. Heel toe your feet all the way to touch. Bring those big toes together. Inhale, sit low, Uttanasana. Send your hips low and back. Reach your arms and heart forward and up. Pull your belly in and shift more weight into your heels as you lighten your toes. Squeeze your knees together, tuck your tailbone forward slightly, get longer from your hip creases to your kneecaps, get longer from your hip creases to your armpits. Take a breath in. Exhale, open twist to the right. Reach your right arm back, left arm forward, breathe. As you twist right, work to gaze towards your right thumb, but at the same time, draw your left knee back slightly. Try and keep your hips square to the front of your space. Inhale, Uttanasana, arms overhead. Exhale, open twist left. Left arm back, right arm forward, nice. Extend your heart and gaze towards your left thumb. As you twist left, pull your right knee back slightly. Stay square in your pelvis and hips. Inhale, Uttanasana, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky As you lift that right leg, keep melting your left heel towards the floor. Stay here, take a breath in. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, shift forward to plank. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, cross your body. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose with awareness. Step your right foot between your hands. Lower your back knee to the floor. Inhale, crescent moon. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Press your hips forward towards your right heel. Take your heart and gaze to the ceiling, and then see if you can travel your heart and gaze along the ceiling towards the wall behind you. Add an easy back bend. Take another big inhale. Exhale, just back off slightly. Release your hips and release your arms. Twice more. Inhale, press those hips forward. Crescent moon, lift your heart, take your gaze behind you. Exhale, back off slightly. One more. Inhale, crescent moon, pelvis move forward. Heart and gaze, lift back. This time exhale, low lunge, hands to the floor, lift your back knee. Seal the outer edge of your back foot down. Inhale, cartwheel up, warrior two. Feel that expansiveness. Imagine this warrior two going beyond your mat. Reach wider through your fingertips. Press down more through both feet and zip up through your inner thighs, lift your pelvic floor. Soften your shoulders, gaze over your right middle finger. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, extended side angle. Right hand down, left arm high. From your left shoulder socket, turn your left palm to face the front of your space, and then reach that left arm all the way overhead. Press down more through your back foot to lengthen that left side. Let your left hip float to the ceiling a little bit, but then re-bend your right knee. Draw your right sit bone back towards your left heel and start to spin more through your torso, right ribs, heart, gaze to the ceiling. Pressing into your feet. Inhale, reverse triangle. Stretch your right leg straight. Reach your right arm up and back. Turn your torso more to the side wall than the ceiling. Press down through your right foot and lengthen that entire right side. Inhale, fill up, stretch. Exhale, low lunge to the back of your mat. Pivot to face back, bend your left knee, square off. Keep your right hand on the floor. Inhale your left arm up, low lunge twist. Drop your outer left hip down slightly. Lift underneath the front of your right hip to square your hips towards the floor. Take another breath in to reach to those left fingertips. Exhale, release. Inhale, star pose. Cartwheel up with that right arm. Turn your right toes out to match your left. Exhale, horse pose, knees wide, hands to prayer. Again, inhale, star pose, reach up, lift, gather energy. Exhale, horse pose, hands to prayer. Inhale, star pose, here's a change. Exhale, warrior two to the front of your space. Left toes turn in, right toes turn out. Good, right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior with a half wrap today. Take that left arm behind you. See if you can bring your left hand to the top of your right thigh. Press your right thigh down and forward. Make more space in your right hip crease. Get longer through your right arm. Take a big inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Find your flow. Flush it out. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an extra breath here. Inhale your left leg high. As you lift that left leg, keep melting your right heel towards the floor. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, shift forward to plank. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, cross your body. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose with awareness. Step your left foot between your hands. Lower your back knee. Inhale, crescent moon. Move your pelvis forward as you reach your arms up. Lift your heart and gaze to the ceiling, and then start to trace your heart and gaze to the space behind you. Keep that pelvis moving forward. Take a breath. Exhale, ease off. Let your hips press back slightly. Let those arms go. Good, two more times. Inhale, crescent moon. Maybe go a little deeper every time. Exhale, ease off. One more inhale, crescent moon. Lift your heart and gaze back. This time exhale, low lunge, hands to the floor. Lift your back knee. Seal the outer edge of your right foot down. Inhale, cartwheel up, warrior two. Again, try and find that expansiveness as you rise. Draw your shoulder blades together and down your back. Extend out through your index fingers and then draw back through your ring and pinky fingers. Soften your eyes over your left middle finger. Breathe. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, extended side angle. Left hand down, right arm high. From your right shoulder socket, turn your right palm to face the front of your space and reach that right arm overhead. Power more through your right leg, get longer through that right side. Let your right hip lift slightly, but then re-bend your left knee. Draw your left sit bone back towards your right heel and then work on spinning your torso to the ceiling. You can use that left arm against your left leg to help you find that rotation. Keep pressing into your feet. Inhale, reverse triangle. Stretch your left leg straight, reach your left arm up and back. Turn your torso more to the side wall. Get a nice side stretch through that left side. Big inhale. Exhale, low lunge to the back of your mat. Pivot to face back, bend your right knee, square off. Inhale, low lunge, twist right arm high, take a breath. Spin your hips down to face the floor. So lift underneath the front of your left hip, drop that outer right hip down a little. Take a breath in, reach more through your right fingertips. Exhale, release. Inhale, cartwheel that left arm up and around, star pose. Exhale, horse, knees wide, hands to prayer. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. Here's our change. Exhale, warrior two to the front of your space. Right toes turn in, left toes turn out. Turn your left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, reverse square with that half wrap. Try and take that right arm behind you. If you can, no worries if you can't, but if you can, use that right hand to help press your left thigh down and away. Make more space through your left hip crease. Get longer through that left arm. Big inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment, take a breath. Notice any shifts, any changes. Can you find that expansive breath again? Inhaling and expand, tapping into your source within. And as you exhale, send that energy out. Come back to your intention. Send that energy to someone or something beyond you. We're gonna smooth out that flow. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, open twist right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, open twist left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high, melt that left heel down. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your right foot forward, lower your back knee 3 times. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, ease off. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, ease off. Inhale, crescent moon this time. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the floor, lift your back knee. Pivot the outer edge of your left foot down. Inhale, cartwheel up, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle with that left arm all the way overhead. Inhale, reverse triangle, stretch your right leg straight, reach up and back. Exhale, low lunge to the back of your mat. Inhale, low lunge, twist left arm high. Exhale, release. Inhale, star pose, cartwheel up, right toes out. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star, here's our change. Exhale, warrior two, right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Wrap that left arm behind you, half bind. Exhale, chaturanga. Smooth it out. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg high, melt your right heel to the floor. Exhale, shift forward, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your left foot forward, lower your back knee. Inhale, crescent moon, lift up and back. Exhale, ease off. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, ease off. One more. Inhale, crescent moon. This time, exhale, low lunge. Hands down, lift your back knee. Seal the outer edge of your back foot. Inhale, cartwheel up, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle, left hand down, right arm all the way overhead. Inhale, reverse triangle, stretching that opposite side. Exhale, low lunge to the back of your space. Inhale, low lunge, twist, right arm high. Exhale, release. Inhale, star pose, cartwheel up, left toes turn out. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star, here's our change. Exhale, warrior two, left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior with that half wrap, right arm behind. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. 3 slow breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take another breath. Big breath out. Adding up. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. First change, exhale, hands to prayer in front of your heart. Take a breath in. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. Parvrita Utkatasana, hook your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Press your right palm into your left and draw your top shoulder back. Use your left elbow into your right knee to span your torso to the ceiling. Get longer from your tailbone to the top of your head. Sit a little lower in your hips. And now gaze to the floor, but don't change anything else. Stay in that twist. Shift your weight to your right foot. Lighten up your left foot. Think of bringing that left heel to your left glute. And when you're ready, take a big step back into a lunge. If you need help with your balance here, option to lower your back knee. Otherwise, keep lifting the back of your left thigh up to the ceiling. And then rework that twist. Use your left elbow into your right leg. Right palm into your left. Spin your torso to the ceiling. Draw that top shoulder open. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Scissor your inner thighs together to help you balance. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath. Exhale, low lunge. Gently release your hands to the floor. Big shift forward. Inhale, standing splits. Take your weight all the way to your right leg. Drop your forehead to your shin. Lift your left leg high. Spin your left hip down to the floor a little so your hips are square. It's okay if that left leg lowers a bit. Walk your fingertips in line with your right toes, or maybe grab that right ankle with your right hand. If you'd like to work your balance, maybe grab with both hands. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Step that left foot back. Lower your back knee to the floor. Inhale, crescent moon. Heart lifts, gaze back. Exhale, release your hands to the floor. A little different. Keep that back knee down. Just shift your back knee back about 2 or 3 inches. And then half split. Stretch your right leg straight. Take your time here. Anchor through your right heel. Press your fingers down and forward and try and draw your right hip back and flip your sit bones up to the ceiling. Inhale, pull your heart towards your right toes, and on an exhale, just soften, fold, close your eyes, breathe. Here for a few more breaths. If you'd like to deepen this pose, you might bring your left hand to the outside of your right leg. If full splits is in your practice, feel free to slide that right heel forward, left knee back for full splits. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. And out. Safely, gently, slowly, low lunge. Any way you need to, take your time. Bend your front knee. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Now from here, we're gonna prep for warrior one. I want you to seal the outer edge of your back foot down. Hop your left foot forward just a touch, and to the left a touch. Draw your right hip back, left hip forward, square off. Press through your feet, inhale, rise up, warrior one. Same thing here, as you stand, you might need to adjust your back foot as needed to help you square off. Pull your right hip back, left hip forward, lengthen through your back leg, anchor through that back heel, and then bend your front knee a little deeper. Pull your belly and front ribs in, reach more through your fingers, take a breath in. Exhale your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers, squeeze your palms, inhale, chest expansion. Exhale, humble warrior. Drop your torso inside your right thigh. Try and find a connection of your outer right shoulder with your inner right knee. Draw your right hip back, so notice if it's popped out to the right. Try and draw that right hip back in. And as your arms stretch further overhead, press more into your back foot and reach the top of your head closer to the floor. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. And as you exhale, release your arms. Inhale, warrior one, reach your arms high. Exhale, warrior two. You're probably gonna need to adjust that back leg to widen. Good, on an inhale, stretch your right leg straight. Exhale, Trikonasana. Shift your hips back, lengthen your right side. Keep wrapping your right buttock under as you crease in that right hip crease. And then reach more through your left fingers so you're not sinking into that right side. Beautiful. Press down and out through your feet. Get longer from tailbone to top of head. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. And out. Pressing into your feet, inhale, rise up with straight legs. Just bring your arms to a T. Turn your right toes in and find a wide straddle. From here, tip your arms, right arm up, left arm down, and then bend your elbows, work to find Gomukhasana arms. Either grabbing your fingers, if you can't quite do that, you can grab your t-shirt or a strap or a belt. Roll your left shoulder open. Lift your heart, take a breath in, lift that right elbow. Exhale, fold forward. Keep rolling your left shoulder open. Press your feet down and out to flip those sit bones higher. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take another breath in. And as you exhale, gently release your arms. Crawl your hands to the left. Low lunge facing the back of your mat. Inhale, low lunge, twist, left arm high. Exhale, release. Inhale, star pose, cartwheel up, right toes turn up. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse, and stay. Bring your hands to your inner thighs. Just make this feel good. Take a breath in, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. One more time, inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. This time, inhale back to star pose. Exhale your hands to your hips. Use your hands on your hips to draw that right hip back. High lunge facing front. Pivot here. Square off, right hip back, left hip forward. Pull your belly in, big transition. We're gonna take a one-legged mountain using your left hand in yogic toe lock to grab your left big toe. So when you're ready, big shift forward. Work to grab your left big toe in yogic toe lock. From there, try and stand up as tall as you can and then press more into your right foot. Maybe stretch that right leg a little straighter. Option to extend your left leg straight out in front of you. Pull your left shoulder and left hip back into their sockets. Option to extend your left leg out to the left and extend your right arm up and out in a high V position to the right. Wherever you are, breathe for 3. Press down into that right foot, stand taller, 2. And 1, rewind into Tadasana. Left foot meets your right. Hands to prayer. Take a moment. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to prayer. Take a breath in. Exhale, prayer twist left. Hook your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Good. Press your right elbow into that leg to twist. Press your left hand into your right hand to twist. Sit a little lower. Draw that top shoulder back. Get longer through your spine. Now stay here. Gaze to the floor. As you shift your weight to your left foot, imagine here that you could lift that right heel to your right glute, and then with grace, big step back into a lunge. Option again to lower your back knee if you need a little help balancing. And then rework that twist. Use your right arm into your left leg. Use your top hand into your bottom hand. Squeeze your inner thighs together as you rotate your torso. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Carefully release and square off. Big shift forward. Inhale, standing splits. Take that weight onto your left leg. Spin your right hip down towards the floor. Walk your fingertips in line with your left toes. Option to grab your left ankle with your left hand. Maybe both hands if you'd like a balance challenge. And stay here, 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, press down more through that left foot. Take one more breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Land your right toes way back behind you. Lower your back knee. Inhale, crescent moon. Reach your heart up and back. Exhale, fingers to the floor. Keep that back knee down. Scoot your back knee back about 2 or 3 inches. Half splits. Pull your hips back. Stretch your left leg straight. Good. Anchor down through your left heel. Press down and forward through your fingers, and then counter that by pulling your outer left hip back and flipping your sit bones to the ceiling. Might be super small actions there. On an inhale, lengthen your heart towards your left toes. And as you exhale, fold. Close your eyes. Can you find that surrender to grace here, ISHVARAPRANIDHANA? Can you let go of the steering wheel? Trust, believe, soften into the grace. If you'd like to deepen this pose, maybe bring your right hand to the outside of your left leg. If you have full splits in your practice, feel free to slide that left foot forward, right knee back. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. And out. Good, no rush. This can be a little awkward transition. We'll all meet up in low lunge. Bend your front knee, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, And then we'll take our time to find warrior one. Seal the outer edge of your back foot down. Hop your right foot forward a little, so a little shorter stance, and then hop that right foot to the right a little, so a little wider stance. Pull your left hip back, right hip forward. Press through your feet, inhale, rise up, warrior one. And then here you can adjust that back leg as needed to help square off even more. Left hip back, right hip forward. Lengthen your back leg, ground that back heel, bend your front knee deeper. Pull your belly and front ribs in. Reach more through your fingers, take a breath in. Exhale your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers, squeeze your palms. Inhale, chest expansion. Exhale, forward fold with chest expansion. Bring your outer left shoulder to your inner left knee so you can make a connection there. Take those arms further overhead. Anchor more through your back foot. Reach more through the top of your head towards the floor. Make sure that left hip isn't jutting out to the left. Try and draw that hip back in. 2 breaths. Inhale into your collarbones. Exhale, top of your head to the floor. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release your arms. Inhale, warrior one, rise up. Exhale, warrior two, adjust that back leg wider. Inhale, stretch your left leg straight. Exhale, Trikonasana. Left hand to the left shin, right arm to the sky. Press down and out through your feet. Lengthen your side waist, lengthen through the top of your head. Draw your belly and front ribs in, and then imagine a wall behind you. Imagine you could flatten the back of your right arm and the back of your spine into that wall. Lean back. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take another breath in. And out. Press to your feet with straight legs. Inhale, just rise up, arms to a T. And then turn your left toes in to find a wide straddle. Here on this side, left arm will lift, right arm will drop. And then bend your elbows, work to find Gomukhasana arms on the left. Grabbing your fingers, grabbing for a shirt or a strap. Roll your right shoulder open. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your left elbow. Exhale, fold. Good, keep that right shoulder rolling open. Press down and out through your feet, flip those sit bones up. 2 big breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. And as you exhale, release your arms. Crawl your hands to the right, low lunge to the back of your mat. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm high. Exhale, release. Inhale, star pose, cartwheel up, left toes turn up. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Stay here, hands to your inner thighs. Take a breath in, lengthen again, just make this feel good. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. One more time, inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, star pose, rise up. Exhale your hands to your hips. Use your hands to help spin your hips forward for high lunge. Pull your left hip back, right hip forward, square off. Good, now we're going for yogic toe lock with that right hand and right big toe in a one-legged mountain when you're ready. Shifting onto your left leg. Reach down for your right big toe in yogic toe lock. Work on standing up tall and then maybe press through your left foot and get a little longer through your left leg. Option to extend your right leg straight out in front and then pull your right shoulder and right hip back into their sockets. Final option, opening that right leg out to the right, extending your left arm up and out in high V. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Rewind. We'll all meet up in Tadasana. Right foot next to your left. Hands to prayer. Close your eyes. Find your breath. Come back to your intention. Sending all that effort, all that energy out to someone or something beyond you. And notice maybe how that giving of energy activates your energy within. Option to keep your eyes closed as we move through a gentle flow. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Exhale, fold forward, drop your head. Inhale, half lift, yogi's choice. Exhale through a flow or step back to down dog. We'll all meet up in down dog. Inhale your right leg high, gaze forward. Exhale, pigeon on the right. Slide your right shin forward. Make sure your right knee is way to the right side of your mat. Walk your left knee and left toes back. On an inhale, sit up tall. Option to stay here if this feels great. Otherwise, exhale and fold. Close your eyes. Sometimes there's a little fear in surrendering. It just takes practice. You may have had a moment in life where you prepared really hard for something. And then when you show up to deliver that presentation, you might have just said a prayer or let go or have known that you did your part, you did your work, and now it was time to surrender to the universe and let the universe take over. ISHVARAPRANIDHANA, let's surrender to grace. Walk your hands back in. Tuck your back toes, step back into down dog, and just pedal your legs a little bit. Releasing through your pelvis, your low back. And we'll change sides when you're ready. Inhale your left leg high. Gaze to your hands. Exhale, pigeon on the left. Take just as much time to set up this left side. Move your left knee to the left. Walk your right knee and right toes back. Option to stay vertical or crawl forward and fold. Your hands back in. Tuck your back toes, step back down dog, last down dog of the class. Take what you need. Maybe you flutter your lips, maybe you take a sigh. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze past your hands. Bend your knees, exhale, jump your feet through your hands. Have a seat and then roll onto your back, setting up for a bridge. Heels in close to your butt. Bring your arms alongside your body. Inhale, prepare. As you exhale, press your heels, tuck your tailbone, lift your hips high. Keep tucking your tailbone towards the backs of your knees. As your hips lift, interlace your hands underneath your hips, and then tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. Get as high up on your shoulders as you can. Press your arms into the floor to lift your hips higher. Press your feet into the floor to send your chest towards your chin. Breathing here for 3, 2, and 1. Release your hands, slowly lower your hips to the floor. Keep your feet where they are and let your knees just sway side to side. Coming back to center with your legs. Happy baby. Draw your knees towards your armpits. Soles of the feet will face the ceiling. Reach for the outer edges of your feet. As you pull your knees down towards the floor, press your feet into your hands and lengthen your lower back down. Get longer through the back of your neck. You might tuck your chin a little bit here. And then option to rock side to side. Maybe stretch one or both legs straight. You might take a lion's breath here. That would be breathing in through your nose, and as you exhale, open your mouth, stick out your tongue, open your eyes super wide. And draw your knees in towards each other. See if you can double wrap your right leg over your left, taking eagle legs. If you can only wrap at the inner thighs, great, that's fine. Single or double wrap with those legs, and then let your knees fall left. Extend your right arm out from your right shoulder, look to the right. And come through center with those legs. Switch it up, unwrap. Either single or double wrap on the other side, left leg over. Take your knees to the right, look left. Get heavier in that left shoulder blade. Slowly come back to center. Unwrap your legs. Hug your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Bring your forehead to your knees. Squeeze everything in a tight ball. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, release. Set up for a final rest. Our biggest surrender yet, Shavasana. Open your legs a little wider. Open your arms a little wider. And let go. As you move into this deep surrender, imagine the edges of your body dissolve in. Imagine becoming one with the ocean. Start to deepen your breath. Pulling the sensation back into your body. The tiny movements. Sway your head side to side. Wiggle your fingers, your toes, your wrists, your ankles. And reach your arms overhead. Take a big stretch through your whole body. You might even open your mouth, stick out your tongue, or take a yawn. And when you're ready, hug your knees in towards your chest. Roll to your right side. Make your way up to a comfortable seated position. As you do so, close your eyes. Gather your hands towards your heart, reminding yourself of the ocean inside of you, your source, your light, your connection to the whole that resides within. The more you lose yourself in something bigger than yourself, the more energy you will have. Norman Vincent Peale. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.